Hey everybody. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Sheets to make a quick histogram. And that's something you'll need to do on problem set 1, and you want to be able to do it in the future. There's a lot of different programs that do this. Microsoft Excel does this. There's probably a bunch of others, but Google Sheets is free, so I thought I'd show you that one. What you should be seeing on my screen here is a spreadsheet where I've entered the data that I want to make a histogram out of in one of these columns. All right, this is just data that I made up. It doesn't represent anything in particular. But in order to make a histogram out of it, what you'll want to do is highlight those data points and then come up to the menu for Google Sheets, which you'll see up here. And under the insert option, choose chart. And a histogram will probably pop right up. What's happening here is that Google Sheets is smart enough to sort of recognize that the sort of data that you have here is probably something you want to make a histogram out of. Now you can change the options in this chart here in various ways. You can come in here and put a title on this. You can do various other things as well. And all of that stuff is controlled over here in this little bar on the right-hand side. So for instance, if you go to the setup option, if Google was wrong and you didn't want a histogram, well, there are some other options here that you can choose from for other types of charts. Or if it doesn't give you the histogram that you want, come here and choose histogram. And then under this customized option here, we can do things like change the title on the chart. We can change colors. We can put labels on the axes. And then one thing I want to show you for sure, here, if we go to, let's see, where is this? Oh yeah, so if you go under the histogram option here, it'll give you the bucket size, and that bucket size controls how large the ranges are that our data falls into for these bars. So for instance, we've got like 13 or 14 data points in this bar, and that range goes from 55 to 68.3. But maybe I don't want that. Maybe I want the ranges to be five units wide. So if I choose 5 for my bucket size, then these little ranges go, for instance, from 65 to 70, from 70 to 75, etc. And you can play around with these ranges to see what makes the data look sort of as revealing as possible. As we mentioned in class, if you do buckets that are way too big like this, then your histogram doesn't really show the features of the data very well. If you do buckets that are way too small, then it's really also really hard to judge the shape of the data. So you're looking for something that's kind of in the middle, where you can see the patterns or the shapes that are present in the data. Okay, so that's how to do it. I will share a link to this Google form here, this Google Sheet, on our Moodle page, so you can see this one directly. But as you can tell, this is very, very straightforward to do. See you in class.